All right, welcome. That's a different change for you. That'll wake you
Wake
up.
it up.
That's right. Good morning, everyone. 8 o'clock on your Saturday morning. We made it to the weekend. Thanks for starting your weekend with us here on 13 Sunrise. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. Much to get to happening here in central Indiana this weekend. And another gorgeous day, Lindsay. We know it's a little bit chilly starting off, but we're in for a mid-June type feel.
Yeah, it could be back in the 80s again today. And as we're waking up, you might be noticing that there are some increased clouds.
Yeah.
Also going to have some brief gusty winds. And that's as a warm front's actually kind of lifting through the state. A very weak boundary at that. So that does mean we will see some brief clouds and then everything will clear back out this afternoon. We're also focusing to our northwest, which is where a developing cold front's currently situated. This is going to come through as a dry frontal boundary, so no rain anticipated with that. But as it arrives during the afternoon hours tomorrow, we'll again increase our wind speed as well as some cloud cover. That's for our Sunday. Eventually going to lead to some much cooler temperatures as we look ahead at the start of next week. So we're going to sit on the warm side of all of that both today and tomorrow as temperatures climb back into the low 80s. We are currently at 61. This live look over downtown shows some of this cloud cover that has rolled in, but it's not going to stick around all day. Currently 55 in Muncie, 62 in Shelbyville. We've got 61 over in Greencastle. Give it another few hours and we will start to see that cloud cover eroding, bringing back some sunshine, going to help to really warm these surface temperatures up. But even compared to this time yesterday, we're up in a pretty big way by 12 degrees in Shelbyville. Bloomington is up by 13 degrees. We're up by 6 degrees here in Indy. So it will be a rather quick warming trend this afternoon. 79 by 2 p.m. We are headed to 83 for a high later today. And we're going to keep the sky clear into the evening tonight. And a change of wind direction out of the south will keep those temperatures more mild overnight tonight as well. Daytime highs today, well, that's 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year in the low to mid 80s across central Indiana. 86 in Greencastle, 83 here in the city, and 84 in Shelbyville. We've got some much cooler air headed our way by the start of the work week. We'll talk about the timeline of an incoming cold front in your full forecast.
All right, we'll see you then, Lindsay. New this morning, Metro Police are investigating a deadly overnight shooting on the city's east side. It happened just before 1 a.m. on Culver Street, which is southeast of 42nd and Emerson Avenue. IMPD says officers found the victim with a gunshot wound and they were pronounced dead at the scene. We're still working to find out if police have identified a suspect or motive. Of course, we'll update you as soon as we learn more. This morning, we're learning a woman was shot on the east side Thursday night, has now died. Police now investigating this case as a murder-suicide. This kind of story that leaders say they're seeing all too often now. Investigators tell us Juan Perez Mendez shot Claudia Perez Lopez and then himself at their home on Mid-Offer Road. Juan died at the scene and Claudia later died at the hospital. Their daughter told investigators the two had been arguing and called police when she heard gunshots from the garage. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and community leaders say now is the time to emphasize available resources so people can get the help they need before a situation escalates.
That phone call is the first step. You are not alone in this, and just reaching out to an advocate to just say, this is what I'm going through, what services are available, can be a life changer. It can literally save a life.
That was Daniette Smith you just heard from. She is the director of Indy Champions. She says the number of domestic violence cases tend to rise this time of year and into the holidays. So if you or anyone you know might need help, we have resources available at WTHR.com. This morning, we're taking a closer look at a crime spree that landed 3 teens behind bars here in Indianapolis. It ended early yesterday morning with a police chase on the city's west side near 38th and Georgetown. But police say it all started late Thursday night when they received calls about armed robberies. Police say witnesses and license plate readers helped lead them to the car that police say they believe was involved. The chase led to a crash, and then police say the suspect's car kept going before crashing again. That's when the teens ran off. Police say 2 of them were caught right away. The third was later found with the help of the community and K9 drones.
This showcased and highlighted how important it is for our community, our victims, to not be victimized and come forward and speak up.
Right now, it's not clear how many robberies or attempted robberies the suspects did. If you do have any information or video, you're asked to reach out to IMPD. This morning, 2 people now charged with neglect of a young girl are in the Hamilton County Jail. Court documents reveal disturbing claims of a 4-year-old girl taken to the hospital with near-fatal injuries. Our Marina Silva dug through those recent documents outlining nearly 2 months of alleged abuse. They said the girl is still medically sedated and has been for days.
According to court documents, this all started more than a week ago when Elizabeth Guerrero and her fiancé Robert Bartley were in the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office parking lot. The Noblesville Fire Department was there, helping caring for the 4-year-old girl. When they suspected abuse, they called detectives. Investigators say the little girl was sent to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital. These documents say she had multiple burns and injuries all over her body and was malnourished. Court documents say she had to be sedated because her heart could not take any more stress. Detectives say the little girl's father lives in North Carolina. They say the little girl was with him until the middle of July when her mom, Guerrero, came to get her. According to the probable cause affidavit, medical records show the little girl was seen by a doctor in May of this year, and at that time, she had no injuries. The court documents say the girl weighed 10 pounds more than what she does now. Court documents say when she was interviewed by investigators, Guerrero kept changing her story at different times, saying the little girl hurt herself, blaming the girl's father, claiming it was an accident, even saying Guerrero did it herself, allegedly admitting to hitting her child while she was on drugs. Court documents also say the couple lives in Ohio. They do not give a reason why they were here in Indiana.
That was a Marina Silva reporting. Court documents also revealed the girl is still on a ventilator. Doctors told investigators she may have longer-term issues because of her injuries. Both Guerrero and Bartley are being held on a $1 million bond. We have fresh insight this morning on the rising costs of the Delphi trial. It's now expected to cost more than $4 million. That's twice the original estimate. Just this week, Carroll County officials gave public notice asking the council for an additional $2.2 million to help pay for Richard Allen's trial. The county's emergency management director serves on that committee that came up with that number. He says there are several reasons for the added expense. They include the delayed and now longer trial, expert witnesses, housing and feeding the jury from Allen County, and extra security in Delphi. Mike Fincher talked with our Rich Nye about the higher price tag.
It's a lot of money, especially for a small county like us. But we want to make sure that we have a fair, safe, and secure trial.
Can you speak to just how important this trial is to your community?
Well, they want closure, I think, is the biggest thing. But we also got to make sure that everybody's rights are protected in this too. So it's an important thing, you know. Been a long time.
And Richard Allen is charged with killing Abby Williams and Libby German in February of 2017. His trial is scheduled to start in 9 days. You can get caught up on this case right now on our website by just going to WTHR.com/Delphi. 8:08 on your Saturday morning. A sea of pink is now descending on downtown Indianapolis. Thousands of people are expected to take part in the Susan G. Komen More Than a Pink Walk to help raise money for breast cancer research. Our Anna Chalker is live at Military Park right now, where their walk is expected to start soon. Hey, Anna.
Hey there, Matthew. Let me tell you, setup's underway and it's moving fast because they've got a lot of people coming out here. What a great cause this morning. A little chilly, but that's not stopping anyone from coming out. And here to talk a little bit about this morning, we have survivor Tammy. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Talk about the excitement of being here this morning.
Well, it's like nothing you've ever experienced, really. Today, the setup is all about the survivors. Everything is here to celebrate survivors. We're currently in Hope Village, which is an area just for survivors and a guest. We feed them, we drink them, we have massages, we have skin care, and there's areas everywhere here that is all about the survivors. And culminating a little bit later will be the Parade of Hope, which is very emotional. I get emotional talking about it. It's very emotional when the survivors all walk in their packs of how many years you're a survivor, and everybody cheers you on, and then that's the beginning of the walk, the actual walk.
And how does it feel, being a survivor yourself, just joining with thousands of others who have gone through the same journey you did, and now you can just celebrate here this morning?
It is, you form a sisterhood, you just do, and we call ourselves #Pink Sisters, and you see the same people every year, you see new people, which is, good and bad, but it's just a sisterhood, and it's just a lot of love, a lot of comfort, a lot of friendships are built through this, and it's a wonderful community.
For sure. Hey, you still have time to make your way out here, Tammy. Thank you so much. And hey, we're going to be checking in with other people throughout the morning. It's a great morning with a lot of pink, like you said, Matthew, but really a great cause that everyone is out here for this morning. We're live in Indianapolis. Anna Chalker, 13 News.